Everyone, hope everything is going well. I wanted to touch base on this one article I read on JC Peret's site, All Star Charts. And he said this a couple days ago. And I saw him, I've said this numerous times, in October or September of 2023. He was in Chicago at the Board of Trade. So, after work, I just walked down there. And he said, if Bitcoin is above $31,000, mortgage your house. That's what he said. Now, you can't say that, technically, but that's what he said. His, you know, thought process was absolutely correct. And that's why I'm like so angry about getting rid of MicroStrategy around 373 and going to Coinbase. Biggest mistake I've ever done in my life. Biggest, one of the biggest mistakes. But anyways, and that's like 100G profit that I missed out on. Instead of Coinbase, I did okay on, but still not at the level of MicroStrategy. But let's look at this article. Very important. Bitcoin, historic base breakout. And he learned this technically, right? The bigger the base, higher in space. And he talks about this according to the saying from Alan Shaw. And what he says is, the more that it bases out, this is an accumulation by the big boys that they're buying. They're buying. This process of demand absorbing supply takes time. The longer it takes, the more explosive the move becomes. Here's what Bitcoin is right now. Like, oh boy. This is what we have referred to bigger bases. And basically, he's very bullish on crypto right now. I I don't think this move is going to be that long though, because the stock market's topping out, the whole system's on the verge of breakdown. So, a couple more months, I do expect a crazy move. I could be wrong, but I do expect a crazy move in crypto. And if you look what he says very carefully, and he's talking about the market cap here. And while I think ultimately 1 trillion for Bitcoin will be a rounding error, when all is said and is done, the real alpha is coming for the altcoins. So his thought process was the altcoins are going to go bananas. Bitcoin will go up, but the major crazy move, that's what he thinks. Now, I'm just thinking out loud, okay? What will benefit out there? This is his power rankings out there. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, Solana, Ripple, Cardano, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu. Disclosure, I have not too many shares or quantity of Dogecoin, maybe like 460 or something like that. Shiba Inu, I'm close to 4 million. That's nothing in terms of equity. It's like 130. I'm like dollar cost averaging. Right now as these altcoins are um what is it called? Consolidating, because right now Bitcoin's going up. I'm gonna take some money here and there that I've made from elsewhere, from the the Coinbases of the world, some of the stock position, just gradually dollar cost average. And if it tanks hard, get in with the bigger position. And I get it, this has no intrinsic value, but looking at the technicals and seeing a guy like JC Peretz who has a good track record, who looks at charts on a daily basis, who's gotten bought out by a bunch of firms because of his amazing technical analysis, I would pay attention to what this guy is saying. And yeah, I do think the move will be explosive before obviously the crash in crypto. I mean, it is a bubble in formation, but you could still ride it, in my opinion. In my opinion, but once again, if you are doing, playing around, I wouldn't play around with the house money. Something that you could sleep well at night, and nothing will happen if it goes to zero or your exchange goes to zero. What if, you know, there's more FTXs of the world? There's Mount Gox, I remember. That's why I never got into Bitcoin early on because of Mount Gox. And ultimately, we have a interesting move coming ahead, in my opinion, in the next few months. But let me know what you think, what altcoins you're buying. And last thing, I'm looking at, Coinbase, Robinhood. If altcoins go crazy, what will get bid up? I think the Robinhoods of the world. So if I make profits here and there, I'm gonna maybe like buy some call options in Robinhood, expiring in like May or something like that, June. Not too much premium, but anyways, let me know what you think and I'll talk to you later. See ya. Bye.